નમસ્કાર, હું આદર્શ છું. Adarsh Education Society welcomes you all here.
Up till now, we have completed two main characters plus one. First one was Jim plus Tom. These two, we have discussed these two, and these both the characters are connected with Aunt Polly. Having this in our mind, we will move ahead with Jim, Tom, and Aunt Polly. What's the story? What's the theme? What's the plot construction here in this story that we will come to know? But just before that, I'll tell you one thing. If you have strong desire to get something in your mind, you must have wise action for that. મારી એક સ્ટ્રોંગ ડિઝાયર છે મર્સિડીઝ બેન્ઝ પરચેઝ કરવાની. I should have wise action for that. Action can be of two types. One is wise action, another one is foolish action. Foolish action, કોઈ બેંક ને જઈને બેંક ની અંદર બેંક લૂંટી લઈશ. મર્સિડીઝ બેન્ઝ તો લીધી ને, કેમ? સ્ટ્રોંગ ડિઝાયર. Another wise action, I will start a good job or I will start a good business. With that, I will learn something. I'll take a little time to complete my strong desire, but that action would be my wise action. That won't be my foolish action. That's the difference. And that is the real title of our story. This is the real moral of this story. You should have strong desire to get something in your life. That is confirmed, 100% confirmed. But with that, you should have a wise action for that. You should not have foolish action for that. That is must. Got the idea? Let's move ahead. What's there in this lesson? Tom kept working. He was with the fencing wall. Now, but soon he began to think of the fun planned for this day. He was with his work and started thinking. We were planning to move there and there and there. What's about the work? That I forgot. Dreaming only. What's about this and that? It means you are not with your wise action. If you are with the wise action, your painting must continue. If it is not, it's your foolish action. He means Tom. Tom and Huck, another character added here, had planned to race down to the river and go for swimming. Painting of fencing wall, भुलाई गयो. Dreaming, planned for going to the river for swimming and this and that. अरे भाई काम करने यार. What he means Tom and Huck planned, that he was thinking. His hands moved more slowly. This is not your wise action, because you had to complete painting of fencing wall. This is not your wise action, because you became slow with your work. This is your foolish action. His hand moved more slowly. Soon the other boys would come and laugh at him for working. કેમ પણ કામ કરસ ને? If others will laugh at you, let them laugh. You should be with your work. This is wise action. Let them. You be with your work. Nothing is required then after that. That is your work. That is your wise action. And that wise action only will lead you towards your strong desire. That is The moral, this is the lesson what we have to learn over here. From his pocket he took out everything. Everything he took out. કેમ કોકને કહીએ કાલે ને ભાઈ આ 2 રૂપિયા આપું આટલું પેઇન્ટિંગ પૂરું કરી દે ને એ ભાઈ એક માર્બલ આપું આટલું પેઇન્ટિંગ પૂરું કરી દે ને એ ભાઈ બોલ પેન આપું. He took out everything from his pocket so that he can give temptation to others. He can tempt to others. But the thing is what? That he looked at it. There was nothing of real value. And it was not enough to buy another boy's help. ખિસ્સામાં નીકળું છું માર્બલ એક માર્બલ કોઈને આપ્યું તો શું આટલું પેઇન્ટ કરી દે. It's not of real value. Gold છે, silver છે, diamond છે, platinum છે. Then others will get temptation and will come and will help you to paint this fencing wall. But what you were having in your pocket when you kept it out, there is no real valuation of the things what you were having in your pocket. Who will come to you to help? Two different ideas, strong desire. You should have wise action for that. Now what to do? To complete strong desire, you should have wise action. And how you will move ahead with the wise action? If you are having wise action, you will get success easily. If you are not having wise action, you may not get success easily in life. This is the real story. At this dark moment, a wonderful idea came to him. It was like a great bright light. This is wise action. This is wise action. An idea came to his mind. Suppose that આમ કરીએ તો the fencing wall will get paint easily, automatically, with the support of others. જો ધોરાજીમાં પણ એક આવો જ કોન્સેપ્ટ બહુ સરસ કોન્સેપ્ટ હતો. જુનાગઢમાં પણ આ કોન્સેપ્ટ હતો, રાજકોટમાં પણ આ કોન્સેપ્ટ હતો. રાજકોટ રેસકોર્સની દિવાલ કેવડી મોટી જબરજસ્ત દિવાલ છે કે જે દિવાલને રંગ કરવા માટે થઈને lakhs of rupees જોઈએ. Not lakh of rupees, lakhs of rupees જોઈએ. એટલું લેબર જોઈએ. What they did? They organized one competition. And in that competition, thousands of participants were there. They had to draw this many. Size was given. According to this size, you have to draw a picture. Thousands of participants took part in that competition. Automatically, entire wall of race course was painted with different theme, with different pictures, and winner got the prize for that. Even those who took part, they also got little prize for that. So that little prize means what? What they spent in the form of colors, that much they have received. It means labor was free, and yet it was a fantastic creative art. What is that? That's a wise action. Strong desire is to make a race course fantastic. This is strong desire. For that, what you can do? You should go ahead with the wise action. ધોરાજીની અંદર પાંજરાપોળની દિવાલ જે છે એ પણ આ જ કોન્સેપ્ટથી તૈયાર કરેલી છે. જુનાગઢની મોતીબાગ કેવડું મોટું જબરજસ્ત કેમ્પસ છે, એની આખી દિવાલ આ જ કોન્સેપ્ટથી તૈયાર થયેલી છે. What is this? This is wise action. આવું જ કંઈક કરીએ, the entire fencing wall would be ready for the painting. He took his brush and went quietly to work. He started working quietly with his brush, with interest. How this wise action will work? further. That is important. Ben Rogers appeared soon. Up till now, Tom was there, Jim was there, Aunt Polly was there. Now another person entered, and that entered person is equal to Ben Rogers. Ben Rogers entered. Ben Rogers entered, appeared soon. Tom had been especially afraid of Ben's slap. Tom was afraid with Ben's slap. He was afraid with Ben's slap, but he did not mind for that. Okay, whatsoever it is, no problem. Ben was eating an apple. Also, as he walked, he was making noise like those of a big riverboat. How the big riverboat will make noise? Zzz, zzz. What is this? Big riverboat makes sound like that. Ben was making sound. When he passed from the same place, he would shout loudly. Then he would say, hey, hey, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Eh? Eh? Yeah, like a bell. Then he would shout again and say, ding dong, ding dong. And again he will make strange noises. Why? Because he was afraid of Ben's criticism, Ben's laugh. He was the boat, and he was the captain of the boat, and he was the boat bell, etc. Like all these things. What is this? Bell of the boat, captain of the boat, like a boat. Every kind of sounds he will make. Who? Ben. He shouted, hey, hey, turner, slower, stop. He made a slow, careful turn, came close beside Tom and stopped. Poten pote bole છે. Poten pote બધું વર્તન કરે છે. And yet he came, he means Ben, came very near to Tom. And then there he stopped. Then afterwards, what happened in between Tom and Ben, that we will come to know little later. Till that, goodbye to you all.
Thank you. Thanks a lot for joining us.